Mic test? Mic test? Good morning, everybody. How's everybody? Afternoon, actually. I know I'm running late. Hello, hello. Perfect. And then let's see if the other camera will go. Second camera does not want to go today. So how's everyone this evening? I know I'm running a little late. You'll have to forgive me. I was a little overwhelmed today. And I wanted to get online to show you guys this before the Loyal Moses show. This is that Foundry droid from Graphart. And it's just about to finish. I timed it as best as I could to get it around this time, but sometimes it gets a little challenging, you know? So we have some time to go over some stuff. I'm just going to double check that I'm broadcasting. So if I keep checking the monitor, it's because I still am having troubles with OBS. So I hope it runs well. Oh yeah, it's playing fine. Okay. So there it is. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to go get it. So this is made out of Polymaker Polytero flat white. And I made the mistake of putting supports on the head, so we'll see how bad this goes. But the body came out like incredible, so I'm going to show you guys all in a second. I ordered the lights. You need two 3mm 9-volt LEDs, but I guess most LEDs are 12 volts, so you have to make sure you pay attention. But what I read was that the 9 volts will power the 12 volt LED, even if it's underpowered. So I'm going to show this to you. So as far as I can tell, it's ruined. The supports internally are going to be a problem no matter what. So I'll have to redo the head without supports. But yeah, serves me right. I was half asleep when I did it, and now I wasted 24 hours of printing. I don't think I'll be able to get the. We can try. But I don't know how deep they go, and I know it's like kind of a little swirl in there. Yeah. With that, let's take the little bit out of his face. This, so Graphart's from Hungary, I think, or Turkey. Yeah, he found me on the web. Yeah. And see, I compressed too much of the bottom layer, maybe? I don't know. I'll have to redo the head. There's something wrong with it. There's definitely something wrong with the head. It looks amazing. And that white really came out. But unless it glues on, Like, it doesn't seem to me like it glues on. I'm gonna bring up his webpage again. But there's the body. That's that flat white from Polymaker. It's really smooth. Unless I'm missing something. But I don't think so. Because I think it goes like that, right? There's gotta be a pocket or something? I don't know. Let's check his website. Okay, so he's on Prusa. So that print, the body was 36 hours, and the head was 24, 23 and 0.5 or whatever. Oh man, I'm so worn out today, guys. I can barely move. Yesterday it's just I really pushed myself too far, like way too far. So now we're here. Hey, best one for life. How are you? Yeah, I shouldn't have used supports. The bottom they say use tree supports, or he says tree supports. Yeah, so it's hollow, so you put the wires through, and because he's got the head built in, and then the screw came out incredible, just incredible. But I shouldn't have used supports on the head, because I think I can get that support out of the head, but there's something wrong, because it should seat. Like the way that should seat is it should be inset into the head. You know what I mean? Like that. But it just doesn't want to. Oh, you can't see that. Not muted today, buddy. So, yeah. Eat the mic. Yeah, that second camera's not going today. I'm sorry, guys. So we can put a hat on. We have a few minutes before a little show. We can put one of those hats on, or what do you guys want to put on there? I'm just gonna check Graph Art's thing in the short term. Yeah, sorry I was late today. I was asleep. I just so wiped out. What am I looking for? Prusa. Yawn. I can get an energy drink here, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not at my best today. I'm okay with that. Alright. Shipping to Canada. No, I want your community. I'm okay? Okay, good. I just, I might be a little... I was supposed to talk to FPS, or off-access FPV today, but I fell asleep. So I hope he's not upset. I'm on the wrong... Ugh. I'm so half asleep. Oh, come on, hands. Okay, so anyway, enough of me whining. Tonight on the Loyal Moses show, I have no idea what's going on. I messaged him this morning, and then I fell asleep around... I went for a big walk to try and get some energy, get some air going, and then I fell asleep, so... I haven't checked any of my emails. Comic Age didn't even know I was coming on, so... Yeah, so we can do the hats, or... Well, let's look at his profile first. Oh, pardon me, guys. Oof. So I'm following him. I think he's very talented. He made Bugman's hook. I thought that was really cool. Yeah, so it's flush mount. I probably crushed a few of the starting layers, but from the looks of it, it's straight flush mount. So you like glue it in position. Yeah. And his is slightly, yeah. So he wants the pin at the back, I guess. So that's, yeah, so I guess I'll put some epoxy on that and just hold it in place for 3 to 5 minutes, and then we'll have it. But really, it should be a fairly decent pocket for that, but because even if it crushed the first few layers, because the polyterra needs that for the stick, I don't know. Doesn't matter. If I can get that eye to work, I'll be able to put the lights in it, and if not, I'll just reprint the head. But yeah, so it worked out. It's the, what is it, D8D smelter droid, aka torture droid. And he talks about the power, but he, yeah, he says you must support the center. So then I was like, oh, well, then maybe I should support both, right? So I'm going to grab an energy drink so that everything's going. Take a few minutes. If you guys don't mind tweeting out, tweet out. If you don't want to tweet out, then pick something to print. You can pick something that I've designed, or we can print something someone else has designed. I don't mind. I'm not doing the smelter again right now. I don't have enough plastic. I have to buy another reel of white. So we can make anything. I have a bunch of colors. Yeah, so pick out what you want to print, and then pick a color. I just need a couple minutes to wander around, and I'll be right back. All right. So I have something that's very important to me that just happened. So Seth just sent me the Portuguese copy of Even for Anarchists and Cowboys. That's right. It's now in Portuguese. And then he sent me the very first, and it's signed, I hope. I haven't even looked yet. Yep. The very first printing of the Mad Machinations of a Mechanical Mind versus the Universe. And yes, I do have to read the titles because the titles are fancy. So, yeah, he signed it. It's the very first one that we have. And yeah, and I have another one. This is the very first copy for Even Anarchists and Cowboys. And it is also signed. So, yeah. Right, nice little signature there. So these ones are very special to me. I always want. Seth's always like, oh well, the proof, and I was like, yeah. He's like, the proof isn't that big a deal, blah 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 blah, and I was like, the proof is that big a deal. I want you to sign the proof and send it to me. So now every time we get a proof for something, he signs it and sends it to me. So, well, hey, everybody's coming in. Cool. Hi guys. Hello, Darth. Hey, best one. Hey, comic. So, to me, that's sort of special, And the Portuguese is so cool. Right now, we have, I think, 2 people trying to translate German and Spanish. So that'll be cool. Basically, my idea is that I'll bring a couple books with me everywhere I go, and I'll just leave them behind with people I meet. And that way, I can leave a lasting impression no matter what. So, how's the lighting? The lighting looks okay, eh? It's not great, not bad. But yeah, so I got the Portuguese. It just came today. And then I got the number 1, the very first Mad Machinations. So you guys can eat your heart out, because those are mine. Those are awesome. I'm so look. So this is book 1, okay? This is the first book we did. It's a novella, right? Seth has to ask questions, and I have to answer questions, and then I have to answer them, and so on, right? Well, this is the new book. Seth has used so many references in the new book that it is 3 times the size. Yeah, it makes me laugh. So. And then, because these books are challenging to read, because of the way I speak and the things I talk about, we are trying. So one of the things, like you guys know how I always try to add people to the tribe, right? Well, I'm trying to get a hold of some book editors because I'd like to hire a book editor for someone to work with Seth, right? Because Seth will make the final choices, but a book editor or a ghostwriter will help him a great deal. So I'd like to do that. He's not against it. At first he was like, because it was kind of like an insult. And I was like, Seth, it's not an insult. It's the fact is like some writing styles and some language are better. You know what I mean? So, okay. Well, you guys haven't. Should we do a white cowboy hat? Is that a little too on the nose? What is this? Pick a card, scratch points. What is going on here? Oh, weird. Comic Age, did you do something to the channel? I know I put some icons on, but that's all I did. Oh, there's 5 of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'll boot up Kura. Some Kura. You guys want to do the hat with the headband? And then we'll print the headband separately in like purple or something. What's Loyal's favorite color? Red? Orange? Oh, and so I've been talking with a lot of other streamers. Like normally I don't talk to like streamers. I end up talking to other people. But this last week or so I've talked to about 10 different streamers. And you all seem to think I'm like really good at this, which I love you for. I appreciate, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Just so you know. What are we doing? Hat. We're doing split hat. Yeah, just do it in white. That's the split hat. And then we'll get rid of the old slice. 3 hours is pretty big. Pretty big for a fridge magnet, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, so we'll do the login later. I know we're working on it. I was so exhausted. I got a message off Axis because I talked to him early this morning, and then I fell asleep. So, but I get so sore, like I can't move, and I just go lay down and then I fall asleep. I don't really have a choice. I'm trying, guys. It's a lot of work right now. So yeah, we're trying to play with stuff. Sound alerts. Add to your sound alerts. Open dashboard. Log in with Twitch. Okay. So I use Streamlabs. Copy this. Okay. Streamlabs. Just going to Streamlabs. Where's Streamlabs? Where are you? Where'd you go? Because I'm sure I had it going. I tried it. It didn't work. It worked. Yeah, there we go. Oh, thanks for the bits. All raids. No, that's not today. That was a day ago. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I get all lost in this stuff. Okay. But see, we did this thing where we could use Sound Labs. We went out of our way to do it. Yeah, Sound Labs. It's got the, it's now got the, it's a mod. Oh, hey, Roxy. Thanks for coming by. Robert Reynolds. Thanks for coming by, brother. Calypsis. Another TV viewer. Arcade Impossible. Arcade My Impossible. About W. Thanks for coming, guys. Mods, you know I love you guys, right? Okay, so I have to set up that stuff on the back end. Okay. I can't do that while you guys are here, can I? Is that, like, doable? We've got 20 minutes. 20, 25 minutes. I can. Oh, okay. You want to walk me through it? I'll put you on, I'll open Discord on my phone, okay? And you can talk to me. You can send me Discord stuff in case I get lost. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So, okay, I got you on Discord. Hey, Rob. How's it going? Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob. You want to be jealous? You want to be a little jealous? Look what I got. Look what I got. Look what I got. Portuguese translation, right? Isn't that cool? Portuguese, English and Portuguese. Well, because I want to, yeah. You know me, I'm all about traveling the world. And look at that. Oh, first one. First printing, and it's signed by Seth. It's so cool. Oh, I have two. I have the original, right? This is signed by Seth. And then I have the new one. Oh, isn't that cool? I know, I'm making funny noises. I'm sorry. Isn't that great? I'm so excited because I read Mad Machinations when I was just like I read it on the computer, but it's not the same. Like once you get the paper, it's really wild. So we're going in. Are we going into Sound Labs? Is that what we're messing with? What if I just refresh the cache? But you can see why, like, I firmly believe there's going to be producers for this, right? Like, you guys can now see what I mean. Like, because Zach, he does this for a living. You know what I mean? Like, he's really good at it. That's why his show is so good. And some, like, Bawana and Chris, they've been at this forever, right? So they know what they're doing. But me, like, coming in as just an entertainer, this is nightmarish. Just so you guys know, this is nightmarish. In my opinion. Isn't that great? I'm so glad to see this. He sent it last week and he said, "Oh, it should be there." I said, "Oh, it's late." And he's like, "Okay." So Comic Age, I refreshed Sound Labs, I refreshed the blurb icon, and I refreshed Trigger Fire. And it's still not firing, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'll give you a minute. But you guys can see, like, I'm an entertainer. I make a good show. I direct everything so it's all entertainable. But okay. But you could see how, like, I already do so much. I don't need all this extra work, which is so wild. So, but yeah, huge shout out to everyone who's like been following him and been really active on Twitch and TikTok and Twitter. The Twitter is really great because it inspires me because I get to go through all the pictures, right? Okay, okay, so we're gonna go grab this. We're gonna run the loyal hat. The loyal hat's 3 hours and 29 minutes. It's pretty big. It's gonna be hard as a rock too, and it's 28 grams, so we're gonna make it white. Okay, so I'm gonna fire the machine up, and then we'll switch over. How are we doing for time? We'll be doing a raid for loyal tonight, and a raid of there's what, 6 of us today? There's 8 of you. Yeah, there's 8 today, so that's a decent raid. We could definitely impress our friend Loyal with 8 people, eh? Yeah, we got a half hour to go, or 20 minutes to go. Yeah, we'll get all that Twitter stuff sorted out sooner or later. But that's, I guarantee you guys, there's going to be a job in the future called multimedia producer. It's basically where someone like me pays someone like you guys to handle all the back end, because I'm telling you, this is TV. This is the future of TV, especially with the interactions, because there's nothing better than those interactions. They're really fun because they do really show your interaction with the streamer. I really like that personally. So we're trying. You can see I changed the coin. It's now called Invisible Internet Points because I thought that would be funny. We're working on the back end to get as many GIFs and stuff. Like I said, we're using Blurb, Triggerfire, and Sound Labs. So there's we are actually actively trying to make as much dumb stuff as we can for you. Why is DoorDash calling me? Yeah, we're actively seeking a way to have fun. So it'll be good. And then so I'm about to it looks like the printer's not moving, but it's actually warming right now. I just started that helmet or that hat, and then we'll print it out. And what I'll do is I'll make that little ring when it finishes, and we'll go from there. Aaron of Gear has been nothing but excellent to me. He found everything I need to set up my S8. I just have to talk to him again and get everything from him, make sure I know everything's right, and then I'll order everything. Comic Age, they'll wait. You've done so much. You've done so much for everyone, including me. They can wait. I can wait. Yeah. Don't worry about it, Comic Age. Stop. Don't. I'm happy. Love, brother. Love. Love. You know that. We're just here doing a warm-up. Loyal's going to talk Star Wars tonight. He's going to give a reel. I guarantee you he's going to give a reel of Polyterra away, or Polymaker, sorry. And if people are clever, then what they'll do is they'll try to do a hype train and get an extra reel out of him. Because I guarantee you, if we run a good hype train on him, he'll be really happy and he'll throw a reel in for sure. For sure. Yeah, it probably drops out at this time of night for you because North America is starting to really start using the web right now, right? Because it's for me, it's almost 5 o'clock, right? So that's dinner time in North America. Yeah, what do you guys think of the smelter bot? That Polyterra, there's some layer lines, but I was really annoyed with it at first because I can see some of them. But I think it's really nice. And it lifted because you can see it's got some lifting here. That is caused by a draft. But look at that, eh? Isn't that cool? This is a 3-day print. It's really quite a bit. But isn't that cool? I sure hope I can get that light in there. I really do. Yeah, 7:55 p.m. So you are in the last time zone then, Jay. Are you up in Alaska? Oh, Rob, what's wrong? Yeah, it's almost 1 a.m. Yeah, because you guys are all. I'm in Jay's. Oh, Florida. Best one for life. I don't mean to overstep, Jay. Do you TikTok at all? There's a guy on TikTok that I think you might like. His name is called Ted of All Trades. He does 40K cosplay with me. He's a good dude from Florida. And when I talk about Florida, because remember, I'm from Canada and I'm from the really liberal side of Canada. And I talk about Florida. Florida sounds all wild. And he's like, it's not. He's like, that's just it's in the big cities it's wild like that. And then the same thing could be said, I guess, in Illinois, right? Chicago is in Illinois. Chicago is a pretty scary city, but Illinois, the state, is pretty beautiful, isn't it? Oh, 2 reels and only got 1. Well, my dude, that is just a technical error. Don't be upset. No. He'll be happy to give that to you. I guarantee you there'll be no bite back, no argument, nothing. I guarantee it. You have to realize, so Twitch is not his mainstay, eh? He is a factory. So it always amazes me that he's able to handle any of it. Raid! Woo! Welcome, boys and girls. Thank you. We're making a hat. Well, it's not. It's a magnet, but it looks like a hat. Duff 204. Hello. I don't know you, but speak up. I would sure like to. Old curmudgeon. I love trains. Do you like trains? Yeah, Florida. Best one for life. Yeah, you guys got some of the emotes going on. Astro Printer. Liam. I love you, brother. Thank you. Thank you so much. You short, crazy Irish man. Irish, right? Or is it Scottish? I don't know. Yeah. Monkey! Hey, Monkey! My favorite scav. How are ya? Welcome, welcome, everybody. What's with the follows? Astroprinter. Liam, thank you for the follows, sir. That means a great deal. To have like a mechanic like you follow me, that's a big deal, my man. Thank you. Yeah, look at all the mods. The mods are just so happy to come and bug all of you. Oh, you've come to the channel, guys. You've come to the Free Heathen Workshop. We love you all. We want you to come talk trash, tease, have fun. We're working on getting the buttons to work. I am Maker Millwright. I'm an industrial mechanic and 3D printer and designer. I make a bunch of textiles. I make all kinds of stuff. I'm currently disabled, so I'm limited on my functions. That's why today's show is a little late. We will be finishing today's show rating into a very big community member by the name of Loyal Moses. He's a friend to all of us in the room. And if he's not your friend, give him 5 minutes, hang out, and see what he has to say. He's a good dude. I would love to go to Florida. Best one, just so you know. Because American TV makes Florida look insane. But I don't want to go to Miami, right? I want to go to the more like reserved areas and the more chill stuff and do like that. Cause like I want to go bone fishing, like bonefish fishing. Those white fish that live on the bottom and they're like super, super fast and they're really good to pull. Jersey Labs, thanks for coming. Don't hack me. I know you can, so don't. That's all I ask. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone? I hope all are well. I'm so glad you're here. We won't be on for much longer. 5 to 10 minutes at most. So if you have any questions for me, please speak up and we'll see what we can do. I'll see what I can... if you don't know, I tend to ramble on in these streams because they're very short. They're only about an hour long. If I can get a stream going without the intent of boosting someone, they normally run a little longer. So yesterday's show ran probably 5 hours. I was probably in frame for about 4. I have to move around a lot and stuff. So if you want to see a longer stream and sort of get a taste of my personality, you can go there. We can also promote the 2 new books or promote my brand new book. Seth Goley is a writer. And he writes books. And for some reason, I'm interesting to him. So he now writes books with me. So what he will do is we speak for 2 hours every week. And our goal... Yeah, well, streaming is rambling, isn't it, Liam? Wouldn't you say? Can I call you Liam? Is that appropriate? Astroprinter, is that appropriate? But, you know, it's all about... We take on... I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't like misinformation. I'd rather the truth taste bad in my ears and in my mouth than ever taste the taste of lies, okay? So I prefer the truth over everything. And I'm a very inventive person, and I'm very interested in the world, and I'm very interested in people because I live in the very moment that we exist, okay? It's you read the first book and you'll understand. The first book talks about me a little bit. Call me anything, just not before. What about late for dinner? You gonna take that from me? Don't you ever call me late for dinner, boy. Used to be. And now you're in New Jersey? Family's all there. Okay. Florida. Oh, there's a bunch of Florida people in here. Yeah, so just so you guys know, I'm Canadian. I'm in Vancouver, British Columbia. I don't know very much about your country. I just know the negative stereotypes that they show us. But I do know that Florida has incredible fishing, and I like to fish. I like the outdoors. I like ATVing. I like RVing. I really like to camp. because I make stuff, right? So camping is fun for me. I dream of building my own town. I dream of building my own house. I dream of building a makerspace. So there's a lot of options. Mods, can you make sure you're watching LM, please? So, Mad Machinations is where we take on the TV show Ancient Aliens, and we just because they use a lot of misinformation or they intentionally leave information out. So, I know they're not picking a fight with me, but they are. They picked a fight with me and they shouldn't have. So that's is that really what you want to talk about? I was like, well, we could talk about social science. He's like, nope, we'll talk about aliens. So I was like, okay. Because Seth, I'm bitter right now with all the social marketing and what they're doing to us. Because people are good. There's a reason why the Bell Arc exists, right? 80% of people are good people. And the last 20% is broken up into small groups. So it drives me nuts. Staten Island. I hear Staten Island's nice, right? I know there's it's the Jersey Shore, but Staten Island's actually quite nice, isn't it? Because I watched the King of Staten Island, which was supposed to take place in small town Staten Island, and it looked very much like small town Canada. To be honest with you, if I were to give you an opinion. Doggos. Astroprinter. You'd be surprised how many people think that aliens built the pyramids. That they think that they helped the Romans and the Greeks, that the Sumerians, and dude, you wouldn't believe how many of these conspiracy theory people think there's controlling classes of alternate beings on Earth. So we go into it, eh? And there's one thing that stands out in the book that you'll see. Yetis, okay? Sasquatch, Yeti, there's another name for them. But that creature has existed throughout mythology. And we go into talking about how that may have just been something from our ancient history in Africa, right? Because remember, a lot of our lore and a lot of the things that we're afraid of, I live in Canada. There's not a whole lot of snakes in Canada, but snakes are scary, right? Yeah. Well, foreign bodies and stuff. Yeah. Well, it's I'm open-minded. I don't care either way. You see, I'm a mechanic. I solve problems. So when someone says, "Oh, well, we couldn't build the pyramids," I say, "Shut your mouth. I'll build you a pyramid." Last stream we talked about the makerspace that I dream about having, and one of the first things I'm going to do is when we get the makerspace, the makers who are outdoors makers, so chainsaw guys, tractor guys, mechanics. Those type of people, they're going to come up and they're going to help me clear, and we're going to set everything up so that the next MakerCon that we can build will have camping available, RV available, ideally mild accommodation and maybe so-called sea cabin or sea can cabins, and then there'll be a latrine, not a latrine toilet but a outhouse and stuff. And I've thought a great deal about it, and what we'll do is, because logs take time to dry, so we'll pull out the logs we need, and we'll start. And then as we finish that, we'll go in and we'll replant, and we'll start the pond, and then we'll plant around the pond bamboo. And that'll give us time for the next MakerCon. We'll have a renewable wood asset that we can use. So, oh wow, there's so much talent in the room. Well, Astroprinter, you're the machine guy, right? I want to follow in your footsteps when it comes to machines. You, Builder's Mark, and Jerry 3D. Because Jerry, he talks to everybody, right? Jerry's going to be the next late night TV show host, right? He'll be doing late night makers. I don't know what he's going to call his show or whatever, but I guarantee you he's going to drop this 8. He won't bring 8 guests on. He's going to bring 3 guests on plus himself, and it's going to be a panel discussion, and I guarantee you when he does that, it's going to destroy everyone, because I know you do a similar thing, and when you do it, it's going to destroy everyone, because everyone will be dying to get on your panel with other makers. Because remember, in our community, we have knitting, sewing. Yeah, see, that's why I want to talk to you, because I want to get into think tanks, and I know you have friends that might be able to help me do that, right? Because I'm disabled right now and I need to work, and I can't use my hands very well. So I'm gonna use my brain and I'll do all the computer stuff I can, right? So if you don't know, I like Elon Musk quite a bit, and I would like to work for him personally, not his companies, but him. So yeah, I see the print. I know it's a mess. It's I didn't put the sports on, so we can stop it and check it. I'll stop it and check it. You guys can look at it. It's best. Thanks, Rob. But that's like for me, like I can't stand this life. Like I'm stuck, eh? And that's why this has been so good to me. When I talk to my occupational therapist, she's just like, don't work yourself to death. She's like, you'll work yourself to death, don't. And she gets all mad at me, but she's so nice. Okay, we're going to use standard supports because the tree supports failed. Slice again. We got time? Yeah, we got a few minutes. Mods, can you make sure? And if we are going to raid out, mods, can you just... Hey, Bear! Bear. I know this might seem inappropriate, but if we ever meet, could I have a hug? You just seem like somebody who would give a really good hug. Don't hurt me, but I know it's an inappropriate question, but if we ever do meet at a con or whatever, would that be cool? You have this great energy about you, sir. I think the theory exists. That's why it's oh yeah, it's science stuff. So, and I just like the question, eh? I don't care about that. Like, if there's aliens, there's aliens. If there's not aliens, there's not aliens. Mathematically speaking, they said there's over 10,000 planets that have a rough equivalency of like 90% of what Earth has in the Goldilocks zone. So hypothetically, if life is an expression of exothermic reaction to the universe trying to cool itself, then hypothetically there's life on every single one of those planets. It's a natural process of the universe. So just give me 2 seconds to grab the printer. Yes, I have a damaged back and a torn rotator, so be gentle with me, big man, okay? But yes, I love your smile, I love your energy, and like I want to hug Shaq. I know it sounds silly, but Shaq was a hero when I was a kid. Like he was a superhero when I was a kid. So maybe someday I'll get Shaq to hug me too. But I'm not a big hugger, but there are just some people. So I know it's weird. Raid in 1 minute? Okay, so I'm gonna stay tight. I'll post pictures, guys, for the print. I know it's bad. Rob, you get extra points. Remind me, we'll give you some points in the future so you can cause some trouble. That was a good catch. Thank you for saying something. To the mods, Comic Age, set up the raid there. I'll tell you when to set the raid up. But to everyone who came to the raid, I love you. Follows are free. I'm in a race to 200 with another maker. His name is AJ the Maker. Don't worry about me. But please go tell your friends about AJ. AJ and his wife have just opened an Etsy store, and they could use a little extra income and help to get them going. So go see if he's got anything you like. Go see if his wife's got anything you like. And please go follow him on his channel, AJ the Maker. He's going to be really famous here soon for his Porta hoodie, or his hoodie backpack. So, okay, guys. If I could please have... I am from BC. Yes? Oh, you used to be SI? Oh, SI, okay. Well, hit me up. We'll talk. Off-Axis FPV is here in British Columbia as well, and so is Hutch's Makerspace. And I would love to talk to other Canadians and locals, because, like, as soon as they let us go, as soon as the government starts to behave correctly here in Canada, I'm coming down to the States, right? So I have a little bit of money. I can travel a little bit once they let me go, and we'll see what's going on. But I'd like to come down and see you Americans and do a Makerspace. I'm trying to get Thangs to talk about doing a Makerspace here in Vancouver. I'm not very big. I need someone like Chaos Core would have to talk to them about it, but I am trying to group it. Okay, anyway, enough of me. I love you all. You're wonderful human beings. Thank you for coming. Follows are free. Please check out AJ. He could really use the help. And Comic Age, can you rate us out? I'm going to go look at the printer. I love you all. And tweet me. I'll retweet you. If you have a channel. Yeah, if we missed a shout out, if we missed you, it was not intentional. I was not ready tonight. I didn't tell anyone what was going on. The mods are doing a wonderful job. I love you all. Be safe. Raid out, and we'll see loyal.